interrupt me much. Does anyone have any questions from the first real homework assignment, the one that was the review from the other textbook, the one that starts at 1300 and something? Yes.
Professor, I have a question.
Yes.
I did.
Good.
I did that. Sorry, I have a problem with the internet today. When you wanna submit the review, I supposed to submit it all of the question or only the question have a mistakes?
Oh, you mean for corrections?
Yes.
All right, good. So you already submitted it. That's beautiful. So the way corrections work, you're ready. So when you turn homework in, I'm going to look it over and I'm going to tell you if you need to correct it or whatever. When you do the corrections, you only have to correct the ones you got wrong. Another sheet of paper would be great, right? And then you resubmit it in the exact same place that you submitted it in the first place. Does that make sense, everybody?
But how do you know only this question I have a mistake on it? Because you don't have a copy from the homework, right?
All right, now let me make sure. Are you guys, now let me show you. Let me see if I can set this up real quick. I think I do have a video about how to view my feedback, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so is that what you're saying? Can you see the feedback I gave you? Can you see the problems you got wrong?
Yes.
Oh, good. So then, I'm sorry. What's your question again?
That's mean if I just rewrite the wrong question, yeah, and correct it and submit it in one page for you. That
Yeah,
means
so
you can see the old homework for me.
I can still see it. Yeah, I got a lot of power.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to submit it right on top of where you submitted the original homework. And then I can actually see both of them. And it's easier for me because I can go back and forth real easy if we do it that way.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So every correction is going to work like that. Quiz corrections, homework corrections, whatever. You're going to resubmit the corrections right on top of where you submitted the original stuff. Trisha, what's up? Uh-oh, are you frozen, Trisha? All right, I'll come back to Trisha. Iman, what's up?
Yeah, I have a question about this. Today I took the Canvas. Yesterday at night, when I do the assignment 0.2, I didn't see the 3 questions because you give me the note because I did the 5 minus 2, this now behind you, and you said answer to the 3 questions. So I didn't see the 3 questions.
Right here. See, there's 4 questions here. You did the last one, but there's 4 questions. See it? Do you see it?
Oh, this is questions? 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yep. So you did the last one, but you didn't do the first 3. And I think your brain saw math and did it because we're in math class, but I'm actually asking, you know, non-math questions, sort of 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Does that make sense? What's happening? Do you see those? So just answer those questions and then turn it back in to complete that. Yeah. Is that okay?
Okay.
So yeah, just answer these 3 questions because you already did the 4th one. Yeah.
But I'm not sure how I can do this one. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I will try. Oh, I will try.
Yeah, just answer these just on a piece of paper. Just give me answers to those 3 questions. Yeah.
Okay. So, and after this, when I answer these questions, and that time you will open for me the 0.5?
Yes.
Because it's enclosed. Okay.
You have to work through that first module. That's right. Okay.
So this one have point for this?
Sorry,
or just practice?
Say it one more time.
This have point for this assignment or just practice?
No points. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, good. There were a couple people that did that same thing. And again, I think it's just you saw the math and you thought that was all that was important. But there are 4 questions total. Let me see. Anybody else? So it could be any questions. You could ask general questions, specific questions about certain problems in the homework. You can ask general questions like what the hell is an absolute value? It's really up to you guys. Oh, sorry, Tristan.
Good morning. I have a question regarding the absolute value question 1315. So there's a negative symbol outside of the absolute value. Does that make the whole entire thing negative, or does it cancel out since there's already a negative in the equation?
So.
Oh, I see you already did that on the board. My apologies.
No. I did it earlier before the class started. Can somebody tell me what do these symbols do? What does that mean?
They represent how far it is away from zero, correct?
Ooh, yes, I love it. So that's a beautiful answer. That's the conceptual answer about what it does. What does it practically do to everything that
negative
makes it
positive?
Because you would never say that somebody's negative 4 feet away from you, because does that mean they're inside you? No, that's weird, right? I don't care what side they're on. They're 4 feet away from you, right? So this would be 4. Everybody agree? What's happening? You guys okay? Do you guys remember that? So the absolute value means how far from 0 is something. How far away from 0 is 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 away. So the absolute, where the hell did that come from? The absolute value makes everything positive or 0, right? The absolute value of 0 is 0 because it's 0 away from itself. Stop for a minute. So technically, I'm working up to your answer, but technically, so what's the absolute value of 7?
7.
7. So do you understand how it kind of does two things? It changes the sign of negative things and it leaves positive things alone. But the way to sum that up is it makes it positive.
Okay.
Or 0, right? So now watch this. So what if I had this? What is that?
6.
6.
Negative 6.
Well, I mean, there you go. Right? Because this has to be done before I can multiply. Absolute values are in the same order of operations as parentheses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That answers.
Hopefully that makes sense. You can't kill those two negatives because the absolute value hasn't been done yet. So that's 6. So that's negative 6.
Okay, thank you.
Well, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, do what you have to, Wafa. All right, let me see. Did I miss a question from Trisha? Were you okay earlier? Did you have a question? Because you were frozen there for a bit.
Yeah, I had a question about 315 and 317.
All right, let me see. All right, Jeff.
You just did the 315 and then the 317 was 20 less than negative 7.
Oh, yeah. So tell me this. All right, here's the big, I don't know what mistake you made, but let me work through this. Yeah, so the question says, where'd it go? Yeah, 20 less than negative 7. So just tell me this. Just tell me, everybody just think about this. What is 3 less than 8? What is 3 less than 8?
5.
What did you actually do mathematically? To get 5, what did you do?
Subtracted.
Subtracted what exactly?
You flipped the numbers around. You did 8 minus 3.
Exactly. Didn't you do 8 minus 3? So everybody stay with me. Stay with me. The phrase less than is evil. And some of you guys know this more than others. The English language is evil. Does anyone agree with me? It's not math's fault. It's the English language has a few issues. So let me make this really clear. All right, somebody's agreeing with me. Just to be clear, if I have 5, well, I can't remember what I said. 3 less than 8. 3 less than 8 means 8 minus 3. And that's just the way the English language works. And we know if I say what's 3 less than 8, you know it's 5. But you got to stop and capture the math you did so you can translate it directly. Correct.
Okay.
So somebody else, how would you say this? How do you say this in English?
Less than.
3 is less than 8.
Oh, good. 3 is less than 8. Do you understand how this is different from this? So I had a few people giving me inequality symbols for that problem, but less than means subtraction, is less than means equality. And again, that's the English language for you. It's not math's fault, right? All right. There are many things that are math's fault. Don't get me wrong. This isn't. Okay. All right. So the specific problem becomes a little bit more disgusting. I'm not going to do exactly that problem, but what if I said 10 less than -4? How do you write that in Mathish?
-4 minus 10.
Now you just do it, right?
Okay.
And what is that?
-14.
Beautiful, right? Is everybody okay with here's a beautiful way to do this kind of problem with and how to figure out the signs when you're combining numbers. Okay. When you're combining numbers, if the signs are the same, you add them and put the sign back on. So aren't 4 and 10 both negative? So 4 and 10 is 14, then you put the negative back on. If I owe you $4 and I owe you $10, I don't suddenly come out ahead, right? I owe 14. They both add, the debts add together. So that's -14. If I had a problem like 11 minus 18, the 11 is positive, the 18 is negative. Are you guys with me? So if the signs are the same, you add them and put the sign back on. If the signs are different, you subtract them and put the bigger sign on. So what's 18 minus 11? 7. And which one's bigger? The negative is bigger. Is that cool? I also like to talk about money because everybody understands money. If I got $11, if I got $11 and I owe you $18, can I pay you off? No. How much am I going to still owe you? $7. See, that's the practical, real life thing that's happening behind this very mathematical problem, right? So I like money when you're talking about negatives and positives. I like it. Is that cool, everybody? Or does anyone think that's not okay? Anybody not get that? Okay. It's all right if the answer is no to that. It's my job to explain things a different way if my first attempt doesn't make sense. Okay. I think somebody else. Genius, did you have a question?
Oh, sorry, I was walking. Yeah, I did have a question. I just saw it was just about the time that it was due, and I saw that it was the 5th. Sorry.
You're good. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
the due dates, yeah, good. The due dates are up there. I like it. So you guys have some time. You have some time. You don't have to turn this in immediately. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, guys? Have you guys tried this yet? No. There's nothing too crazy in there, but some of it could be, it's been a while since you did it, which I understand.
Teacher, what module is you talking about? Because yesterday I went in on Canvas and I didn't see nothing open.
All right, now wait a minute. So when you come into Canvas,
Yeah.
student, what
I
you'll
go to module
Yeah. So one thing right here. Here's one place you see all the stuff you have to do with all the due dates. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm talking about this one right here, the 0.5, the review.
I didn't see that open on my thing.
Have you done the practice scan? Have you
Yes,
finished?
yes, but all this was not open on my thing yesterday. That's what I'm telling you.
All right. I opened it a while back, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, because mine wasn't even open. It was still blank, just like this.
It was still blank. I don't know.
Like this, with nothing. You know how this open right here?
Yes.
It wasn't open on none of my things. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know so right now, when I'm purple like this, do you see the purple? That means I'm a student, and I have not looked at this yet. So everything's going to be locked until I look at this, and then I go next, and then I look at this, and I go next. Now things are opening up. So you've got to work your way through that first module. Then you
That's
have
what
to
I'm talking about. I couldn't get into none of the things you had to look at it on mine. I don't know why.
Is it okay now?
I don't know. If I look at it, if I see it down, it's okay. Step 3, 4, and 5.
Well, are you looking at mine? This is me right here, right?
Yeah, but I can't go into mine because I'm on Zoom.
All right. So what I'm saying is, in that
Let me
first
check by
module,
my phone though.
in that first module, things are locked until you work through them. As you work through them, they'll open. You have to work through the whole first module, right? Does that make sense? You have to do the
Yeah.
first thing and then go to the second thing and then go to the third thing. They'll unlock as you do each thing.
Okay.
You have to work
Okay.
your way through it. Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Because I'm like, okay, why does none of this is open? Okay.
That's the only thing I do that with is that first module, right?
Okay.
Because I need you to be able to.
So it got math in it.
It's got some math in it.
Okay. Okay.
It's got that stuff we're talking about right now. It's the review section, the one with the 1,300 and something problems. That's the stuff we're talking about right now.
Okay.
Let me show you. So for
And
you,
after we do that, we scan it and turn it in.
yeah. So here's the problems, and I even put a copy of the problems here. These are
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. Let me see. Did I get a? Okay, good. Any other? Oh, Jackson, what's up?
Yeah, just really quickly. For the review, what would earn an incomplete grade? Did you give? Yeah, because it says incomplete. I turned it in. I was just curious, like, is it lack of work? Would it
Do you
be?
know how to see the feedback I gave?
I'll take a. I don't, but I think I can figure it out. I'll try to
Real quick,
find it.
I did make a little video about that.
Oh, media comment. Is this it? No, that's something else.
See feedback. So let me show you real quick.
Oh, here we go. It's view feedback.
View feedback. There you go. Yeah. So there's a little video about how to see my notes on your graded work. But yeah, that's all it is you click on something I've graded and there's a little view feedback on the upper right-hand side.
Okay. And then you would like us to correct homework, like incorrect problems, things we get wrong for homework?
Yes.
I don't know if that's okay.
So
Thank you.
even if you got a little check mark on something, you should still look at it because that doesn't necessarily mean you got everything right. It just means you didn't get enough wrong to make me worried, but you should still look at it.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about how that works, everybody? Are you guys okay? So again, this right here, how to view the notes I put on your graded homework. If you do have any questions, watch this tiny little less than a minute and a half video, right? You go on an adventure with me. Very, very quick video right now. I want to, all right, I'm not going to show it to you. You guys can go watch it. Okay. Is everybody okay? You guys okay? It's all right if you're not, just let me know. Anything else from that first homework assignment? Then I think we're going to do a few more order operations problems. I'm going to go ahead and ask a question for you. I'll say, hey, Jeff, can you do more order operations problems? Sure, I can, Jeff. All right. Any other specific questions from the first little homework stuff? No? Okay. All right. Ooh, I got a chat. I see the chat. There it is. Oh, 1323. Okay. For a minute, I thought that was you were doing a history quiz or something. Hold on. That's what it sounds. Sounds more like a history quiz rather than a math homework. 1323. What happened, kids? Let me look that up. Hold on. So 1323 says, oh, all right, good. All right. So I'm not going to do exactly that problem because that's your homework. I will do a problem very much like that. So this is a explicit order of operations problem. Okay. Let's see. How am I doing? I'm okay. All right. So we do one a little bit like that.
Can you zoom in more? I can't really see it.
Am I still sharing? No. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do this. There it is. How's that? All right. Let me see. Let me come back to the problem. Sure. Okay. So we'll do this problem here. All right. So somebody help me out. What would I do first?
Parentheses.
Yes.
Parentheses.
Inside the parentheses. I love it. So I'm going to leave everything else the same. 6 plus 3 times, what is 11 plus 2 also known as? Or what is 11 plus 2?
13.
13. Crazy. So I said it that weird way because I haven't changed anything, have I? 11 plus 2 is 13. Just another way to say 13, right? So I haven't changed anything. That is this. What do I do next?
The exponent.
Yes?
49.
Good. Be really careful. I'm getting too many people telling me this is 14, right? But that isn't what exponents mean. It means I have 2 sevens multiplying, right?
Mhm.
Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Now what do I do? What do I have?
13 times 3.
Then I do the multiplication. I like it. So we've done, we did parentheses. We did exponents. Now I'm here.
You'll be 39.
Good. And now I'm here, right? So now I just do it as it comes. 6 plus 39.
45.
And what's 45 minus 49?
-4. So it could be a negative number.
Of course, yeah, yeah. So I mean, this could be a function that represents the profit of a company in thousands. So my company lost $4,000. Be careful. I mean, we're so trained to think negatives are not right, but that's if I'm building a shed. If there's a word problem that says you're building a shed, how long should it be? And you get -4 feet. I'm like, I don't want to go to your shed. What the shit is that? What is it made of? Negative feet? Am I going to get sucked into a black hole if I get close to your shed? Yes, with me. So, but negatives aren't always bad. You can have negative temperatures. You can have negative. Wouldn't that be a -7?
Oh, so right here, you said 6 plus 39 is 45,
Yes.
right? Okay, that's I get confused.
So you do it as it comes. When you're in the same level, you do it as it comes. Did somebody have a problem with this here? Is that what that was? Sabrina?
Yeah, I got confused with the practice question, like thinking that the 2 would make it 14 instead of,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would be this. So And we try not to have something mean the same thing if I write it a different way. So this means 2 sevens adding. This means 2 sevens multiplying.
Yeah, I get it now.
Another mistake people make. Is anybody concerned about why I didn't make that positive?
Yes.
Ah, okay, I thought maybe. That is the same thing we did earlier. What is 7 squared?
49.
So what is this? This.
Positive.
So be careful. In this problem, what is getting squared? What is getting squared?
2.
No, the 2.
Sevens.
What
The
is?
sevens.
Sorry?
Sevens.
The
7.
7 is getting squared.
Yeah,
So I have 2 sevens and 1 negative.
yes.
So there's no other negative to make it die. Now, what's the difference if I had this? Sorry?
It would be still negative.
This would still be negative because there's only
Yeah.
1 negative and 2 sevens. So to be honest,
So this right here means multiplication, right?
yeah, so that would be negative 49. This, what do I have 2 of?
7,
Okay, two negative sevens.
7.
Negative sevens.
Yeah.
So this would become positive 49. Right?
Yeah. That's why I get mixed up.
So the exponents are pretty weak. They can only affect what they're directly on. Parentheses help them go further. So this does mean negative 7 squared. That's why it's negative 49. This means square negative 7. Ah, the negatives kill each other, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know. If the negatives kill each other, wouldn't it be 0? I don't know.
Oh, I see. All right. You're thinking, all right, if I additively kill each other, what the hell am I talking about? You're like, oh, come on, dude. Now watch. If I additively kill each other like that, don't those additively kill each other?
Yeah.
Totally. Right?
It'll be 0.
That's what you're thinking about, I think.
Yeah, I think that I'm confusing myself.
That's all right. That's right. Now watch this. Watch this. I want to show you something you've never quite seen before. Multiplying by a negative. Now watch this. What is 1 times negative 1?
-1.
1.
So multiplying by a negative means turn. I don't know if you've ever, this is the easiest way to understand why 2 negatives make a positive when you multiply, because multiplying by a negative means turn. So if I multiply 1 by 2 negative 1s, that means turn. That becomes positive 1.
Okay.
That's why 2 negatives cancel when I multiply. When I combine 2 negatives, like we did earlier, negative 4 minus 11. I'm not multiplying those, am I?
No.
That means down 4 and then down 11 more. That's why I end up way the hell down at 15, negative 15.
Okay.
So be careful. People always they say, you said 2 negatives cancel, Jeff. If you're multiplying, they do, because of what they mean. If you're combining them, then when you combine debt, unfortunately, they don't cancel each other out. I've tried, and the bank laughed at me. So when I combine debt, they just get more negative. I really want that to make sense, because that's a huge place people have trouble with negatives, and they feel like math teachers are saying 2 different things, and that is not true. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I think I'll get it more the more I'm into. It's just been a while since I've done math, but I get what you're saying.
So watch, if I had a problem like this, real quick, this is the last thing I'll say about this right now. If I had a problem like this, right? How many negatives are there?
3.
So 2 of them kill each other, the answer will be negative. So if I have 3 negatives, 2 of them kill each other, die, and then there's 1 left. So every pair of negatives when I'm multiplying will kill each other. So I know the answer is going to be negative, and now I don't have to worry about the negatives anymore. I just go 2 times 3 times 5. Yay. So that's kind of neat by itself. Every pair of negatives will kill each other because they're sort of like turn around again, so that they just kill each other. All right, hopeful. All right. I love this. I don't know if you guys are picking up on this, but I love questions. Anything else from that? Assignment, do you want to do more? 1330. All right, let me look at this. Oh, okay. So one thing that's people make a mistake on 1330 is they don't read it correctly. 1330 says 12 plus 3 times 5. So some people interpret that as a decimal. That's times. Divided by, where'd you go, problem? There you are. Now, in this problem, what gets done last?
Would you do PEMDAS in this type of question?
All right, you ready? Here's the answer. When do you use PEMDAS? All the time.
Okay.
Always. These problems are like nothing but PEMDAS. There's nothing else going on. But even in a problem where there's a ton of stuff going on, PEMDAS is still the rule. You can't break those rules. Does that make sense? So there are problems that are like in your face PEMDAS. That's all I am. And then there's other problems where it's like, you still got to do PEMDAS. Oh, shit. That's how I get the background. All right. So what would I do last in this problem?
Division.
This problem, I do division last because there's understood parentheses around the top and the bottom. Does that help? Is that all right? Does that get you started? So one of the biggest mistakes is people thought this was 3.5. That makes this problem a lot worse. This is 3 times 5. All right, so let's see, 1326. Oh, this is exactly what I was just talking about. So let me do one like 1326. So if I had -3 to the 3rd power.
9.
No. That's not 3 times 3. 3 to the 3rd power, which means I have 3 3s doing what to each other?
Multiplying.
Multiplying. So what's 3 times 3 times 3?
27.
27. And will it be positive or negative? I have 3 negatives.
Negative.
If I have an odd number of negatives,
Negative.
that odd man out that's still alive, he just watches all the other ones kill each other, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's exactly how you do this problem. In this problem, you have 4 negatives. So now you know what the answer is going to be. And then you just have to do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So what is here? I like this kind of problem. What's -1 to the 1051st power?
Oh God.
No, oh God.
1.
No.
1,000.
No.
1.
Oh,
No.
negative.
-1.
It's -1051.
No, -1.
I
What's
was
1
close.
times 1 times 1 times 1 times
Oh,
1 times 1 times it's 1.
It's
I don't care how
a
many
number.
times they do it. The problem is the answer negative or positive? Well, 1,050 pair up and kill each other, right?
There's an odd one out.
And then there's an odd one out that's still alive at the end. It's like little Bilbo in his just watching all the armies happen. Anyway, sorry.
Got there.
Lord of the reference. Lord of the reference. I like it. Sorry. Okay, maybe. This is beautiful. Do you see? Math must make sense. It has to. Nothing is just because I made it up for that day, right? 1345. Actually, I didn't even assign that one. So, I mean, you can do it if you want to. You understand? I didn't assign 1345, did I? No. 1314. Oh.
Yes, you sign it, Professor.
Nope, I didn't. What's the assignment for this? Let's see. You guys ready? Right?
Oh, you didn't.
Yep. Okay. Now, where'd it go? Yeah, like terms. What does like terms mean? Well, let me ask this. Can somebody tell me what this means without using the idea of multiple?
1.
Whoa, what?
Oh, no.
4M.
Million?
Or
4M,
just
what does it mean without using the idea of multiplication? What does 4M mean?
4 meter.
Oh, no, 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 don't, I love it. Don't
Like
come up with a
4
word.
times
You just use times.
something.
No, stop. Without using multiplication, what does 4M mean? And you're all like, what do you want from me, dude? It means 4 times M. No, it means something more fundamental. Do you guys? It means this.
My.
Oh, so all you gotta do is write it 4 times. M plus M plus M plus M.
That's what coefficients mean. Right? Whereas, what does this mean?
To the 4th.
Yeah, so that means M times M times M times. So
Okay.
a coefficient means that many of these adding. A power means that many of these multiplying. So really, if you want to look at it this way, mathematicians are lazy, fundamentally. We didn't want to write all those frickin' M's, so we just came up with a shorthand way to write them. I don't want to write M plus M plus M plus M plus M plus M plus M. So I'm just going to write 11M or whatever instead. Right? I'm going to call everybody up on the phone that existed at the time and say, hey, this means that. And they're going to like, oh, that sounds good. That's the actual history. That might be the drunk history of math. I don't know. All right. I want to do that. I'll start making drunk history of math. All right. So what does that have to do with shit, Jeff? I don't know. So if I have 4M plus 6M, I should know what it is instinctually. What is 4M plus 6M?
10M.
10 M.
I got 4 of them plus 6 of them. I got 10 of them.
Yeah.
I like it. So what's 4M plus 6? Can you do
10.
that?
4M plus 6.
That's it. I love it. 4M plus 6 is 4M plus 6. You cannot combine those. There's no way to consolidate those.
Oh shit. What?
Oh, shit.
No, no, value in it.
You guys with me out there?
Yes, sir.
What is 4M plus 6x?
4M
plus 6x.
4M plus 6x. Somebody will tell me, and this is not true, let me put a not equal to, but somebody will try to tell me this equals this.
No.
Did you see their logic?
No, no, like integers.
There's no like terms. And what I would say here is I don't see any MXs. How do you get 10 of them? Do you see any MXs? Nope.
Nope.
How do you get 10 of them? So that's not correct. Stop with that. So what does it mean to be like terms? The same variable. And then I can combine them. I can consolidate them. It's like if I have 4 dogs and 3 tables. Do I have 7 dog tables? Does that make any sense? What is that? Okay. So let it fundamentally makes sense. I'm just trying to consolidate. Why would, if somebody's like, how many people are coming? Well, 7, 4, 6, just add them up, dude. Just tell me what, just consolidate the number of people that are coming, right? So here it's like, I got 4 M's and 6 M's and just say 10 M's. That's all it is. That's it. Okay, maybe. Does that help with that problem? So now if I throw a few more things into the mix. So if I say, combine, if I say what's 3B plus 5C minus 6B plus 2? What things are like terms?
9b plus 5c plus 2.
Careful.
3B and 6B.
3B and negative 6b. What's 3b minus 6b?
Negative 3b.
No.
And then the poor 5c's have nobody to go with, right?
Right.
No.
And the poor little 2 has nobody to go with. Oh, it's too bad. But the b's, I can combine them to make negative 3b.
Yes, ma'am.
She needs to know how to spell your name
Oh,
because it's part of her Kahoot.
All right, let me mute. Okay. Is that all right, guys? Is that better?
Sure.
That's my least favorite answer. Sure. 4 of something. Yes. Okay. Let me go one level up from this. What do you guys think about this? 4x plus 6x squared minus 3x squared plus 7. What are the like terms here?
6x squared and negative 3x squared.
Beautiful. I love it. This is the only term that has an x in it. This is the only term that has just a number in it. These two terms have x squareds in them. So I got 4x, and then I got 6x squares, and I lost 3 of them. Ah, shit. So now I only got 3 of them. These are the only like terms. So I'm just consolidating stuff, right? If I said to somebody, how much total money do we have? Frank's got 7 and Bill's got 3. Just add the damn things up. You know, I've got 6 and I owe this guy 3. Just say you got 3 then, right? Just consolidate what you're talking about. Maybe, is that all right, guys? Are you guys all right? So like terms is a little bit sticky, but if you don't understand like terms, there's a ton of stuff you cannot do. And that's all it is. It's consolidating the parts that are talking about the same stuff. These are both talking about x squared, so I should be able to consolidate them. Okay, good. All right, I'll stop. Somebody else had something in chat. 13, 14. Did I already do that one? Is that this one? Okay, that's this one. Okay. All right. Anything else, guys? I'm going to do another couple of PEMDAS problems. And then we're going to talk about section 1.1 a little bit. We haven't even gotten into the book yet. I want you guys to realize this, which is fine. This is how I developed this class. It's fine. Let's do some more order operations problems. What do you got, Jeff? Yeah, let's make it really gross. I like it. You can do it, Jeff. Oh, look at this. This is yummy. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Is it creepy when I call the problems yummy? This is yummy. All
That
right.
looks like the one from the practice scan almost.
Yeah, dude. All right. So you guys are going to help me make it through this. So can somebody tell me, and again, the less certain you are about how this works, the less you do each step, right? So if I were you, I'd always write this down. So do I have any of this?
Yes.
Yes. So let's do that first. One of the biggest mistakes is people try to do this first. That doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what I'm cubing yet. I've got to do this so I know what I'm cubing. So what is 3 minus 5?
Negative 2.
All right, so I'm done with that. Do I have any of this?
Yes.
Yes. So what is negative 2 to the 3rd power? Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2.
Negative 6. Sorry.
-8.
Yes. All right, I'm done with that. Now I look for these. So do you see what I'm going to do last? I'm going to do this last and this last because they're both subtraction and that's at the very end. Do you guys see that? So it's not a bad idea to look at what am I going to do last? So I know I don't do those too early.
My question is, like, you know, the parentheses are going to mean multiply, right?
So this specifically means inside parentheses. Now they mean multiplication, right? This is 2 times this. So now it's on this level. Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this level means stuff inside parentheses.
Okay, and then when you start going down the tiers, then it's like, okay.
Yeah. So now I'm at this level. So now just as it comes, what's -2 times -8?
Positive 16.
Positive 16. Is everybody with me? And you just kind of keep going. What's 16 divided by 4?
4.
You can do it, Jeff. There you go, buddy. And then what's 4 times 5?
20.
And then I get 24 minus 7. And I love when it does this thing. Like an ice cream cone. Like, holy shit, okay, all right, yeah, good, yay. Maybe. So some of you guys probably are saying, why didn't you do more? Well, okay, the more comfortable you are, the more you can do each step. So if you're not very comfortable, only do one thing at a time. And everything else stays the same. Everything else stays the same. One thing. Everything else stays the same. One thing. Everything else stays the same. Okay. Until you get more comfortable, right? Just like anything. All right. Let's do one more. Has everybody got that one? Okay. I'm going to erase this bad boy. So you guys try this one. What do you got, Jeff? Sure, let's do that. Sure. All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you read it? 6 divided by 2 times 5?
Times 5 minus 2.
Times.
3 squared. Yeah. That's the time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Professor, why you put times and the bracket means times? That's mean you put times twice or this is normal?
It's just to make it really clear what's happening here. I mean, I didn't even need to put that there, but it's up to me. I can do it or not. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't mean like it's super times, right? It just, yeah. All right, guys, what would you do first here?
Parentheses.
5 minus 2.
Parentheses.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on.
3.
Exponent.
Right here.
Wait a minute. All right. I think everybody's all right. Yeah, exponent. Okay. Now, hopefully, some of you guys are like, I could do a few things at once, but that's all right. So 3 squared, 9. What am I going to do last up here?
Division.
No,
No,
Add.
Addition.
add the,
that's last, right? So I
Yeah.
kind of have a problem here, and I have a problem here, and that's the last thing I'm going to do. That's how. Why? Because that's the ass and the PEMDAS, right?
mhm.
So what do I do here? Do I do 2 times 3?
No, you did
6 divided by 2.
6
divided-
divided by 2 is 3. And what do I? And then of course over here, what do I get?
3.
3,
That's crazy. Look at all them 3s. 3 times 3.
9.
9.
12.
Bam!
Oh, I had it right the first time.
Oh, don't second guess yourself. All right. Okay. Let me see what time is it. Oh, that's all right. If I don't. All right. I kind of want to show you guys something that I don't think you guys get to see, which sucks. I'm kind of, we might not make it into the book today, which is fine because I want to review first. I want to show you something really cool. Is everybody good with this? Any questions from this one? Okay. Now, here's what's really cool. Do you guys know? Let me start the one that people should really know. Do you guys know how to tell if a number is divisible by? Well, let's just start this. Let's just start from the beginning. Divisible by 2 is easy. How do you tell if a number is divisible by 2?
It's
The
even.
last digit is an even number.
Yeah. So it's divisible by 2 if it's even. How about divisible by 3? Don't say it. Don't say if it's odd. That doesn't work, right?
It has a 9.
It's even better than that. Here's the neat thing. A number, any number is divisible by 3 if when you add up all the digits, they're a multiple of 3. What do I mean? So let's talk about this. All right. Let's see. What is that, Jeff? You can do it. Yeah. Okay. What do you get when you add up all these numbers? When you add up all the digits, what do you get?
15.
15. Is that divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes. So this is divisible by 3. And what do I mean by divisible? I mean it goes in evenly, right?
Yeah.
Anyone ever heard that before? Has anyone ever heard
Yes.
that before?
Yes.
Some of you guys. Okay, good. But a lot of you guys have never heard it. Don't you wish you knew that earlier in life? And there's a rule for everything except 7. 7 is the oddball. So is this number divisible by 3? What do you got, Jeff? I don't know. Is that divisible by 3?
Yes.
Say again, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because when you add them all up, you get 30, and that's divisible by 3. So that one is divisible by 3, yes. Isn't that cool? What about divisible by 4? How do you tell if a number is divisible by 4? It's not the same thing as this. To be divisible by 4, the last 2 digits have to be divisible. What's happening out there? Too much. I don't want to yell over you guys. If the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, the whole thing is divisible by 4. So is this divisible by 4?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It is, because 4 goes into 24. So any number in the universe, if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, the whole damn thing is. Has anyone ever heard that before? And the reason it works is because 4 goes into 100. So therefore 4 goes into 104 and 108. It goes into 200, 212, 220. I don't know if you guys are with me, but that's the rule. You can see why it makes sense. Now, you guys know 5. You guys know 5. How do you tell it's divisible by 5?
0 and 5.
Ends in 0 and 5. What about 6?
3 and 6.
Sorry?
3 and 6? I can't remember.
No. Here's the neat thing. If it's even, so if 2 and 3 both go into it, it's divisible by 6 then. Does that make sense? Because 2 times 3 is 6. So if it's an even number that adds up to a multiple of 3, then 6 goes in. So 6 doesn't go into either one of these because they're not even. So for example, if I had something like, you can do it, Jeff. Sure. Let's keep going. Why am I having trouble thinking today? Okay. Is that even? Yes. Does it add up to a multiple of 3 when you add these up?
Yes.
Yes. So 6 goes in because 2 and 3 go in. All right. I think I might be boring some of you guys, but 7 doesn't have a rule. 8 is similar to 4, except it's got to be the last 3 digits that are divisible by 8. And 9 is the same rule as 3. If all the digits add up to a multiple of 9, then 9 goes in. All right, that's enough of that. So I always makes me sad that fewer and fewer people know this. Okay, I like it. Oh, I got a little bit of time. Okay. All right, let me show you something. I'm going to show you some nifty data. The first chapter. Let me show you this, actually. Let me start with this. Oh, shoot. There it is. Where'd you guys go? There you are. All right, the first chapter. We're not going to get that deep into it yet. The first chapter is all about graphical representations of data. Oh my God. Right. So one way to represent data is with just a chart, a table, right? And this is kind of gross. But a better way to represent data would be like a pie chart, right? You guys have all seen pie charts before, I'm sure. Okay. So the smaller the slice it is represents what percentage that is of the whole population. All right. And then you also have bar graphs. Where's the bar graphs? There they are. Bar graphs, pie charts. All right. So let me show you. So this whole first section, 1.1, is all about graphical displays of data and how to create them. All right, so we're going to get deeper into it tomorrow, but I want to show you something really nifty that you can access yourself. And where have I put it? There it is. Yay, Jeff. Where'd you guys go? There you are. So this is on the district website. Stay with me. Let me actually go back a step. Oh, here. All right, stay with me. This on the district website, there's these things called key performance indicators. What the shit? So you see stuff like student success milestones, student access. So this is really just, what am I trying to say? So if I go to student success milestones, I can look at course success rates. So you guys can go do this too. You can do it. Come on. And I get this weird thing. This is a different kind of bar graph. Let me go down a little bit. All right, let me see if I can show you guys. They don't have a good, you have to kind of hover over it to see what this, so do you see how the blue is withdrawal? The percentage of students that withdrew. The orange is the percentage that failed. And the green is the percentage that passed. And this is overall, all courses at Grossmont. What's one good thing about the green over time? For the most part.
Steady.
It's not, it's going up a little bit. Isn't it? Give it a little more credit. It's going up. It had a little dip here and it continued going up, up, up. So right there, it says 72.2%, which is higher than it has been. All right. Is everybody with me? What about the orange? The orange is sort of staying steady, right? And the blue is shrinking. Okay, so again, does the actual data that's here matter? No. We just need to really dig into how to interpret graphs. We see a ton of these things everywhere. And this is one way to represent it. I kind of don't like this because I can't visually see the differences really well. Like these look like they're the same size, but they're obviously not. Like this is 15 and this is 14. You guys see that? This is 15% and this is 14%. And then if you scroll down, it breaks it up by ethnicity. It breaks it up by gender. You can click on, like if you're below 20, I can turn off all the other ages and see how people in my age group did. So there's what it looks like for people below 20. Right, so you can kind of pick what kind of data you want to see. You can pick your ethnicity. You can pick if you're foster youth, anything. All right. I don't want to bore the hell out of you, but this is neat kind of data. And am I looking at which college am I looking at? I think I'm looking at everybody. And there's some data, some tables of data. Anyway, all right. I think I'm boring the shit out of you guys. There's all kinds of stuff to look at in here. And you know I would. I'm all about the data. But so what's going to happen tomorrow is we are going to start off with any questions from homework, and then we're going to dive into section 1.1, right? And we're going to do some group stuff. We're going to look at the homework a little bit to see what it looks like. We'll see how far we can make it through chapter 1 tomorrow. So if you're still having trouble getting a book, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'll go ahead and end things here. That's a pretty good spot to end. Let me know if you need to hang out. Does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, you are free to go.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes. I got a lot of math.
Bye, Professor. See you tomorrow. But I called my counselor,
Yes.
and she said she's gonna email ARC
Yes.
to get my disability papers.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
And then they'll email it to me. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you.
Welcome.
You guys all good? I'm gonna head out if I don't see any questions.
I actually have a question on the syllabus.
Yes.
On the syllabus, you said for the quiz and midterms and like the tests, you said we could correct them, but then we would have to like go over the questions that we missed. But then that doesn't apply to the homework, right?
What do you mean? Sorry. Right here, look right here. The homework is all right here. So homework corrections, you won't, let me see. So right here, if I say correct on your homework, you have half credit and you might get full credit if you correct your mistakes. So you can correct, and I say it again right down here, you can correct the midterm, every quiz, and the homework assignments once. Each thing you
So,
can correct.
yeah, I'm sorry, you can go.
Okay, all right. You guys okay? What's up?
Professor, I have a question.
Yes.
So my textbooks is getting here tomorrow night. Do we need that for tomorrow's class, or?
I'm gonna share the textbook
Okay.
on the screen. I've got it on my Kindle on my laptop. So every time I'm gonna reference the book, I can share it on the screen.
Awesome. Sounds good.
But you do want the book anyways, you know, right, for yourself. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. You guys have questions? What's going on? Yes?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So you say you want to show me something or to do something for today because I have appointment with counseling.
All right, here.
Maybe she can help me for this.
What I can do, can you email me, or actually I can, well, let's see, what's going to be easiest. All I'm going to do, which is really weird that they can't do this, but if they can't, then I can help them. I'm just going to screenshot what's on the bookstore's website for the textbook that this course needs. And that should be all they need.
So, I mean, you put this book in bookstore, you register already?
Like
So
I showed
when I
you
go there?
yesterday, I'll show you again right now.
Okay.
Right, here's the bookstore. This is the bookstore website. If I go Spring Math 96 and I select our section, find materials, there it is. So I don't know what their problem is. It's a little weird for me. So I gotta move this to the other monitor so I can screenshot this. And then I can email it to you, so then you can bring it with you, or you know, you can send it to them. So there's no question that this is the book that you need for this course. I don't know why they can't do this. This is really weird to me. Oh shit, what did I do wrong? I've done something wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay. I've done something wrong. Do. There we go. Bam. All right. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll try to email this to you over Canvas. Oops, shit, Jeff. There we go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Isn't that all they need? They just need proof that you need this book for this course, is what I'm thinking they need, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is all they need, and they can see it themselves, which is what kind of drives